Picture yourself standing before a breathtaking landscape. The imposing Great Wall of China winding its way across rugged mountains, its towering fortifications silhouetted against the vast, endless sky. As you take in this architectural marvel, you can almost feel the weight of history embedded in each stone, stories of struggle, resilience, and triumph woven into the very fabric of this colossal structure. To truly appreciate the wall, we must journey back to its roots in ancient Chinese history. The origins of the Great Wall date back to the tumultuous Warring States period, when competing kingdoms sought supremacy over one another. Over centuries, successive dynasties, from the Qin to the Ming, expanded and fortified this formidable defense system, a response to the relentless threats posed by nomadic warriors from the northern steppes. Each stone laid, each tower erected, was a testament to the resilience of a civilization determined to protect its people. The Great Wall's strategic role was monumental. It served as a primary defense against incursions from fierce warrior tribes like the Xiongnu and the Mongols, whose ambitions often turned toward the rich lands of the Chinese heartland. Its watchtowers, fortifications, and garrisons enabled imperial forces to monitor the northern frontiers vigilantly, intercepting and repelling invaders who sought to disrupt the peace and prosperity of the Middle Kingdom. Yet, the influence of the Great Wall reached far beyond China's borders. Running alongside segments of the wall, the Silk Road, an essential trade route connecting east and west, brought distant cultures into contact, from Persia and Central Asia to Europe. This mingling of commerce and ideas and occasional clashes left an indelible mark on the Great Wall's legacy, reflecting the dynamic interactions between the East and the wider world. If you're ready to dive deeper into this remarkable story of ancient history, remember to like this video and subscribe to Legacy of Empires. Join us as we uncover more incredible tales from the past. Picture yourself atop one of the Great Wall's ancient watchtowers, gazing out over a vast landscape that's both awe-inspiring in its beauty and unforgiving in its harshness. The wall stretches across the rugged mountains of northern China, its sturdy stones and formidable fortifications seemingly etched into the earth itself, a powerful symbol of humanity's resilience and determination. Each stone laid here centuries ago whispers tales of countless soldiers and workers who braved these challenging terrains to create this monumental structure. The environment that surrounds the Great Wall is one of dramatic contrasts and extremes. Bitter, icy winds howl through narrow mountain passes, descending from the open Mongolian plains, while the relentless sun bakes the stones and bricks beneath it. Yet life persists even in these unyielding surroundings. Resilient vegetation clings to the rocky slopes, and the calls of distant birds echo against the towering ramparts, adding a sense of enduring vitality to this ancient place. As you traverse the wall's winding path, you're immersed in the echoes of history that permeate the air. The well-worn stones beneath your feet seem to murmur with the steps of the soldiers, laborers, and travelers who have journeyed along this very route. Scents of smoky campfires, the pungent tang of animal hides, and the earthy aroma of trampled soil transport you back to a time when this place was alive with the activities of a frontier defense. The architectural grandeur of the Great Wall comes into sharp focus. Imposing watchtowers with crenellated parapets stand as silent sentinels over the vast landscape, and sturdy fortresses once sheltered elite garrisons ready to defend against the unknown. The sheer magnitude of the wall, stretching for thousands of miles, is a testament to the ancient Chinese dynasty's unmatched engineering skills and organizational prowess. Each brick, each precisely placed stone, speaks to the dedication and skill of the people who built it. As modern archaeologists continue to uncover artifacts along the wall, we gain glimpses into the lives of those who guarded and maintained it. Discoveries such as ancient tools, fragments of pottery, and remnants of meals offer a tangible link to the past, helping us piece together the story of the men and women who once called this epic border their home and workplace, steadfastly guarding the Middle Kingdom. Throughout the centuries, countless individuals left their mark on the Great Wall of China, from emperors who commanded its construction to the humble laborers who placed each stone. Let us journey through time to meet some of these remarkable characters who shaped this wonder of the world. Emperor Qin Shi Huang stands as perhaps the most significant figure in the wall's history. In 221 BCE, he unified China and initiated the first systematic construction of the Great Wall. Under his iron-fisted rule, hundreds of thousands of laborers, many of them convicted criminals and prisoners of war, toiled relentlessly. The emperor's chief engineer, Meng Tian, led the massive construction project, commanding an army of workers and developing innovative construction techniques that would influence Chinese architecture for centuries to come. Life along the wall was particularly harsh for the common soldiers who manned its watchtowers. These brave men endured extreme isolation, bitter cold winters, and scorching summers. They developed sophisticated systems of communication using smoke signals, drums, and beacon fires to warn of approaching dangers. Many soldiers spent years stationed at remote outposts, separated from their families, maintaining constant vigilance against potential threats. The wall's defenders faced formidable adversaries, none more feared than the Xiongnu Confederacy. These skilled horsemen from the northern steppes were masters of mounted warfare, capable of launching lightning-fast raids against Chinese territories. The legendary Xiongnu leader, Mo Chanyu, tested the wall's defenses numerous times during the Han Dynasty, leading to significant improvements in its fortifications. During the Ming Dynasty, General Qi Jiguang emerged as a brilliant military strategist who revolutionized the wall's defensive systems. He introduced new training methods for soldiers and designed innovative fortification techniques. His treatise on military tactics, Record of Military Training, became required reading for officers stationed along the wall. Women also played crucial roles in the wall's history, though their stories are often overlooked. The legend of Meng Jiangnu tells of a woman whose husband died building the wall during the Qin dynasty. Her grief was so profound that her tears caused a section of the wall to collapse, revealing her husband's remains. While largely mythological, this tale represents the countless families who lost loved ones to the wall's construction. The wall witnessed the rise and fall of numerous dynasties, each contributing its own characters to this epic story. The Jin dynasty general Wu Sangui made a fateful decision at the Shanhai Pass in 1644, opening the gates to the Manchu forces, effectively ending the Ming dynasty. This dramatic moment underscores how the wall, meant to keep invaders out, sometimes became a stage for internal political struggles. But perhaps the most compelling stories belong to the anonymous millions, the stonemasons who carefully shaped each block, the craftsmen who developed the strong mortar that has held for centuries, and the peasant families who lived in the shadow of the wall, providing food and supplies to its garrisons. These unsung heroes, whose names are lost to history, were the true builders and maintainers of this magnificent structure. In times of peace, merchants and traders would gather at the wall's gates, creating vibrant marketplaces where Chinese and foreign cultures mixed. Buddhist monks established temples near the wall's passes, offering spiritual comfort to soldiers and travelers alike. Their preserved writings provide valuable insights into daily life along this ancient frontier. Through these varied perspectives, from emperors to peasants, soldiers to merchants, we gain a fuller understanding of how the Great Wall shaped and was shaped by the people who lived and died along its length. Their collective story is one of triumph and tragedy, of innovative engineering and backbreaking labor, of strategic genius and human sacrifice, all woven into the very fabric of this enduring monument to human determination. At its core, the story of the Great Wall of China is a testament to humanity's eternal struggle for survival, security, and identity. This massive structure, spanning thousands of miles, represents far more than just a physical barrier. It embodies the complex relationship between civilization and wilderness, order and chaos, protection and isolation. The central narrative of the Great Wall revolves around an empire's desperate quest for security in a dangerous world. When the first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, ordered its systematic construction, he was responding to a fundamental challenge that had plagued Chinese civilization for centuries: how to protect the agricultural heartland from the swift and unpredictable raids of nomadic peoples. But here's where our story takes an unexpected turn. While the wall was indeed a military fortification, it became something far more significant, a symbol of Chinese civilization itself. The very act of building it transformed the empire. The massive construction effort required unprecedented levels of organization, technological innovation, and social mobilization. Villages became cities, local traditions merged into a unified culture, and a collection of states evolved into an empire. The wall's construction faced seemingly insurmountable challenges. In the West, workers had to transport massive stones across treacherous mountain passes. In the East, they developed innovative techniques to build foundations in marshy terrain. Each region presented unique obstacles that required creative solutions. During the Han Dynasty, engineers discovered that rammed earth mixed with willow branches created structures strong enough to withstand both enemy attacks and the ravages of time. Yet the greatest challenges were often human rather than technical. The wall demanded an enormous workforce, and the human cost was staggering. Historical records tell us of entire villages emptied of young men, of families broken apart, and of workers who died from exhaustion, disease, and accidents. Legend says that for every stone in the wall, a life was lost. While this is surely an exaggeration, it speaks to the profound impact the construction had on Chinese society. The narrative takes another dramatic turn when we consider the wall's effectiveness as a defensive structure. While it successfully deterred small-scale raids, it sometimes failed to prevent major invasions. The Mongols under Genghis Khan proved that determination and military genius could overcome even the most formidable barriers. This led to a fascinating period of adaptation and innovation, as defensive strategies evolved to meet new threats. Politics played a crucial role in the wall's story. Different dynasties approached its construction and maintenance with varying levels of commitment. The Ming dynasty, for example, invested enormous resources in rebuilding and expanding the wall, creating the magnificent stone structure we see today. This decision was driven not just by military necessity, but by a desire to project power and legitimacy. The wall also became a channel for cultural exchange. Despite its role as a barrier, it paradoxically facilitated trade and communication along the Silk Road. Garrison towns became cosmopolitan centers where merchants from distant lands exchanged not just goods but ideas, technologies, and beliefs. Buddhist teachings, Persian art, and Roman coins all found their way to China through the wall's gates. One of the most compelling aspects of the wall's story is its role in shaping Chinese identity. It became a powerful symbol of Chinese civilization's ability to accomplish seemingly impossible tasks through unity and persistence. The Chinese phrase, "build the Great Wall," became synonymous with taking on a monumental task that requires extraordinary dedication and sacrifice. Throughout its history, the wall has witnessed countless dramatic moments. During the Tang dynasty, Princess Pingyang led troops along the wall to help her father establish a new dynasty. In the Ming period, the mysterious disappearance of General Su Shao sparked legends that persist to this day. Each stone seems to hold a story, each watchtower a memory of triumph or tragedy. The wall's story continues to evolve. Modern archaeological discoveries regularly reveal new insights about its construction and the lives of those who built and defended it. Recently discovered documents detail the sophisticated logistics systems that supported the wall's garrisons, including regular deliveries of rice, weapons, and even entertainment in the form of musical instruments and books. This grand narrative teaches us that the greatest walls we build might not be those of stone and mortar, but the ones that unite people in common cause. The Great Wall stands as a reminder that humanity's most impressive achievements often arise from our most basic needs: the desire for security, the drive to protect what we value, and the ambition to create something that will outlast us all. As we contemplate the wall today, we see not just an ancient fortification but a symbol of human perseverance, innovation, and the eternal struggle to find our place in a changing world. Its story continues to resonate because it speaks to universal themes: the price of security, the power of unity, and the enduring human desire to leave a mark on the world that future generations will remember. The Great Wall of China existed not only as a physical structure, but as the centerpiece of a rich tapestry of cultural beliefs, social traditions, and mystical understanding. To truly comprehend its significance, we must delve into the complex world of ancient Chinese society and the supernatural beliefs that shaped its creation. Ancient Chinese society during the wall's construction was strictly hierarchical, built upon the Confucian principle of social order. At the top stood the emperor, the son of heaven, whose divine mandate to rule included the sacred duty to protect the realm. Below him were the scholar officials, the educated elite who managed the empire's bureaucracy. The military commanders and soldiers who defended the wall occupied a unique position, respected for their service but ranked below scholars in the social hierarchy. The common people who built and maintained the wall came from various backgrounds. Peasant farmers were conscripted for construction work during agricultural off-seasons. Craftsmen brought specialized skills in stonework and engineering. Criminals served their sentences through hard labor. This diverse workforce created a unique social dynamic along the wall, where traditional hierarchies sometimes bent under the pressure of shared hardship and necessity. Religious and philosophical beliefs profoundly influenced the wall's construction and defense. Feng Shui principles determined the placement of gates and towers, ensuring harmony with the natural landscape and the flow of qi, or life force. Buddhist temples and shrines were integrated into the wall's structure, providing spiritual protection alongside physical defense. Taoist beliefs about the relationship between humanity and nature influenced construction methods that worked with, rather than against, the natural terrain. The wall became the subject of numerous legends and myths. One of the most famous tells of Lady Mengjiang, whose bitter tears caused a section of the wall to collapse, revealing her husband's bones among the construction. This tale became a powerful symbol of the human cost of imperial ambition and the strength of love against tyranny. It was traditionally performed as an opera, passing down through generations as both entertainment and moral instruction. Supernatural beliefs played a crucial role in daily life along the wall. Soldiers performed rituals to ensure good fortune before battles. Construction workers made offerings to local deities before beginning new sections. Dragon veins, believed to be underground channels of earth energy, were carefully considered when planning the wall's route. Some sections were built to resemble a dragon's undulating form, incorporating this powerful symbol of imperial authority and divine protection. The wall's defenders developed unique customs and traditions. Signal fires lit at sunset became elaborate ceremonies, combining practical communication with spiritual significance. Soldiers developed their own dialect, mixing Chinese with words from various frontier languages. They created distinctive styles of martial arts suited to the wall's narrow pathways and unique defensive requirements. Weather phenomena often carried prophetic significance. Red skies at dawn were seen as omens of Mongol attacks. Unusual cloud formations over certain sections of the wall were interpreted as signs from heaven. During the Ming Dynasty, astronomers stationed along the wall made detailed observations of celestial events, believing they could predict everything from enemy movements to imperial fortunes. Communities living near the wall developed their own unique cultural practices. Women in garrison towns created distinctive styles of embroidery, incorporating motifs of the wall and frontier life into their designs. Local cuisine evolved to meet the challenges of frontier life, with preservation techniques and portable foods becoming specialties of wall communities. Festivals and ceremonies marked important dates in the wall's calendar. The arrival of spring was celebrated with rituals asking for protection during the coming campaign season. The autumn harvest brought ceremonies of thanksgiving and preparation for winter. These celebrations helped maintain morale and create a sense of community among the wall's defenders and support personnel. The wall also featured in Chinese medicine and healing practices. Certain herbs growing along its length were believed to have special properties, strengthened by their proximity to this powerful structure. Medical practitioners in wall communities developed unique treatments for conditions common to frontier life, combining traditional Chinese medicine with local innovations. Prophetic dreams and visions played a significant role in decision-making. Commanders would consult oracles before major defensive operations. Stories circulated of guardian spirits appearing to warn of impending attacks or reveal weaknesses in defenses. These supernatural elements became intertwined with military strategy and planning. Archaeological discoveries continue to reveal evidence of these cultural practices. Ritual objects found in foundation deposits, prayer scrolls hidden in tower walls, and protective charms carved into stones all speak to the rich spiritual life that existed alongside the wall's military function. Inscriptions record both official histories and personal stories, prayers for protection alongside duty rosters and supply inventories. The Great Wall thus stands as more than a military fortification. It represents a complete cultural system, where the physical and spiritual worlds merged, where daily life was infused with ritual meaning, and where the grand ambitions of empire met the personal beliefs and practices of countless individuals. This cultural heritage, as much as the physical structure itself, ensures the wall's enduring significance in human history. Our story of the Great Wall begins in a moment of crisis. The year is 221 BCE, and China stands at a crossroads. The newly unified empire faces constant threats from nomadic tribes, and Emperor Qin Shi Huang makes a decision that will echo through millennia, to build the greatest defensive structure the world has ever seen. This moment sets our primary narrative in motion, much like Rome's decision to expand its empire or the Egyptians' choice to build the pyramids. The narrative develops through three distinct phases, each building upon the last. The first phase focuses on the initial construction under the Qin dynasty, where ambition meets harsh reality. We follow the stories of three key groups: the imperial court making demanding decisions, the engineers solving impossible problems, and the workers facing deadly challenges. Like the builders of Europe's great cathedrals, these individuals sacrifice everything for a project that many won't live to see completed. As we move into the middle phase of our story, the focus shifts to the Han Dynasty's expansion and refinement of the wall. This period introduces complex subplots involving diplomatic intrigue, technological innovation, and cultural exchange. We see how the wall becomes not just a barrier but a bridge, facilitating trade along the Silk Road while still maintaining its defensive purpose. The parallel here is striking. Just as the Roman limes, frontier fortifications, became centers of cultural exchange, the wall transforms from a simple barrier into a complex social and economic ecosystem. Tension builds as we explore the lives of those who called the wall home. A young soldier arrives at his first posting, full of imperial propaganda and grand ideas, only to face the harsh realities of frontier life. A merchant family struggles to maintain their trade routes while navigating the complex politics of border crossings. A local commander battles not only external threats, but also corruption within his own ranks. These personal stories interweave with larger historical events, creating a rich tapestry of human experience. The narrative reaches its first major climactic point with the Mongol invasions. Despite the wall's imposing presence, Genghis Khan's forces demonstrate that no fortress is truly impregnable. This failure forces a complete reassessment of Chinese defensive strategy, leading to the story's next phase, the Ming Dynasty's ambitious rebuilding program. This mirrors other historical moments of military innovation, such as the impact of gunpowder on European castle design, or the revolution in naval warfare prompted by Japanese pirates. A crucial subplot explores the wall's role in shaping Chinese identity. Through the eyes of a scholar official traveling the frontier, we see how the wall becomes more than a military installation. It transforms into a symbol of Chinese civilization itself. This transformation parallels how other great monuments, like the Parthenon in Athens or the Taj Mahal in India, transcended their original purposes to become cultural icons. The tension escalates further as we approach the Ming Dynasty period. The empire commits massive resources to rebuild and expand the wall, even as new threats emerge from the sea, challenging the very concept of fixed defenses. This creates a compelling drama of adaptation and innovation, as engineers and commanders race to modify ancient defensive concepts for new challenges. Personal stories reach their own dramatic conclusions. The young soldier, now a seasoned veteran, must choose between his duty to the empire and his understanding of frontier peoples. The merchant family discovers that their true strength lies not in the goods they trade, but in the relationships they've built across cultures. The local commander learns that true security comes not from walls alone, but from understanding and diplomacy. The narrative builds to its ultimate climax with the fall of the Ming Dynasty. The wall, despite its grandeur and sophistication, cannot prevent the internal collapse of the empire it was meant to protect. This bittersweet ending carries powerful lessons about the limits of physical defenses and the importance of social cohesion, lessons that resonate with the fall of other great empires throughout history. Throughout this narrative arc, we witness profound transformations. Engineers develop new construction techniques that influence architecture for centuries. Cultural exchange along the wall leads to innovations in everything from military strategy to cuisine. Common soldiers become scholars, recording their experiences for future generations. These personal and technological transformations parallel similar developments along other frontier zones, from Hadrian's Wall in Britain to the Sassanid borders of Persia. The story's resolution brings us to the present day, where the wall stands as both a testament to human achievement and a reminder of its limitations. Like the pyramids of Egypt or the ruins of Machu Picchu, it has transcended its original purpose to become something far more significant, a symbol of human ambition, ingenuity, and perseverance. This narrative structure allows us to explore not just what the wall is, but what it means to the people who built it, to those who defended it, and to the countless millions who have since drawn inspiration from its example. By weaving together personal stories with grand historical events, we create a compelling narrative that helps us understand both the wall's physical reality and its enduring symbolic power. The Great Wall of China stands as more than just an architectural marvel. It represents a living legacy that continues to shape our understanding of human achievement, cultural preservation, and the complex relationship between civilization and defense. Its impact resonates through time, influencing everything from military strategy to cultural identity. The wall's most immediate historical impact was its role in defining Chinese civilization. By creating a physical boundary between agricultural China and the nomadic peoples of the steppes, it helped crystallize the concept of China proper. This delineation profoundly influenced Chinese identity, establishing a clear sense of what it meant to be within or without the wall. This cultural demarcation persisted even after the wall's military significance diminished, much like how Hadrian's Wall continued to influence British cultural identity long after the Romans departed. Recent archaeological discoveries have revolutionized our understanding of life along the wall. Excavations at garrison sites have revealed sophisticated systems of administration and logistics that rival modern military operations. Researchers have uncovered evidence of advanced engineering techniques, including seismic dampening systems that help towers withstand earthquakes. These findings demonstrate that the wall served as an incubator for technological innovation, spurring advancements in mathematics, engineering, and materials science. The wall's influence on military strategy extends far beyond China. Its sophisticated system of beacon towers and signal fires created one of history's first large-scale communication networks. Military planners throughout history have studied the wall's defensive principles, from its strategic placement to its integration with natural terrain. Even today, military theorists analyze the wall's strengths and weaknesses when considering modern border security challenges. In terms of cultural exchange, the wall's impact was paradoxical. While designed to separate, it became a conduit for trade and cultural transmission. Recent studies of artifacts found along the wall reveal an extraordinary mix of cultures. Persian textiles, Roman coins, Indian religious objects, and Central Asian metallurgy all testify to the wall's role in facilitating international exchange. This challenges the traditional view of the wall as purely a barrier, revealing its function as a sophisticated interface between civilizations. The wall's construction techniques have influenced architecture worldwide. The use of rammed earth, the development of specialized mortars, and innovations in stone cutting have informed construction practices globally. Modern engineers studying the wall continue to marvel at solutions developed 2 millennia ago, such as the use of rice paste to strengthen mortar, a technique that modern chemical analysis has proven remarkably effective. Perhaps most significantly, the wall has become a powerful symbol of human determination and achievement. During China's modern period, it transformed from a reminder of imperial isolation to a source of national pride and identity. This transformation mirrors how other ancient monuments, like the pyramids or Machu Picchu, have become symbols of national identity and cultural achievement. The wall's legacy extends into contemporary debates about borders and security. As nations grapple with questions of immigration, security, and cultural identity, the wall offers historical perspective on the complexity of these issues. Its history demonstrates both the allure and limitations of physical barriers as solutions to security challenges. Modern scholarship has revealed surprising details about the wall's environmental impact. Over centuries, it created unique microclimates and ecosystems. Its presence affected wind patterns, water flow, and animal migration routes. Today, scientists study these effects to understand how large-scale human constructions influence environmental systems over time. The wall's role in tourism and cultural preservation presents modern challenges and opportunities. As one of the world's most visited monuments, it faces preservation challenges similar to other ancient sites. Balancing accessibility with conservation has led to innovative solutions in heritage management that influence preservation efforts worldwide. Recent digital technologies have revolutionized our understanding of the wall. Satellite imagery, LiDAR scanning, and 3D modeling have revealed previously unknown sections and provided new insights into its construction. These technologies have also helped identify areas at risk from erosion or human activity, enabling more effective preservation efforts. The wall's legacy in literature and art continues to evolve. From ancient Chinese poetry to modern global literature, it serves as a powerful metaphor for human ambition, separation, and connection. Contemporary artists reinterpret its meaning for new generations, exploring themes of borders, identity, and human achievement. In education, the wall serves as a multidisciplinary teaching tool. Its study encompasses history, engineering, cultural studies, and environmental science. Educational programs worldwide use the wall to teach principles of architecture, military strategy, and cultural exchange. Archaeological work continues to yield new insights. Recent discoveries include previously unknown garrison towns, ancient graffiti revealing soldiers' daily lives, and evidence of sophisticated administrative systems. These findings continuously refine our understanding of how the wall functioned as both a military installation and a complex social system. The wall's legacy also includes cautionary tales about the limits of physical defenses and the importance of cultural understanding. Its history demonstrates that sustainable security requires more than just physical barriers. It demands diplomatic engagement, cultural exchange, and mutual understanding. As we face contemporary challenges of globalization, climate change, and cultural preservation, the wall's legacy offers valuable lessons. It reminds us that human achievements can transcend their original purposes to become symbols of our shared heritage and potential. Its story continues to evolve, offering new insights and perspectives to each generation that studies its remarkable history. The Great Wall of China stands as more than just stone and mortar. It represents humanity's endless capacity for innovation, perseverance, and ambition. As we conclude our journey through this remarkable chapter of human history, let's reflect on the profound lessons and enduring significance of this monumental achievement. Throughout our exploration, we've witnessed how the wall transcended its original purpose as a defensive structure to become something far more significant. It served as a catalyst for technological advancement, a conduit for cultural exchange, and ultimately, a symbol of human determination. From the desperate defensive measures of the Qin dynasty to the architectural sophistication of the Ming period, the wall's story mirrors the evolution of Chinese civilization itself. The wall's legacy continues to evolve in unexpected ways. Modern archaeological discoveries regularly reveal new aspects of its history. Advanced technologies help us understand its construction and preservation in ways its builders could never have imagined. Each generation finds new meaning in its presence, reinterpreting its significance for their own time. As we look to the future, the wall offers valuable lessons for contemporary challenges. In an age of globalization, it reminds us that cultural identity and exchange are not mutually exclusive. As we face environmental challenges, it demonstrates how human constructions can both impact and adapt to the natural world. In our discussions about borders and security, it provides historical perspective on the complexity of these issues. The wall also raises important questions about preservation and heritage. As one of humanity's most precious monuments, it faces threats from both natural forces and human activity. Its preservation challenges mirror broader questions about how we maintain connections to our past while building for the future. Looking ahead in our Legacy of Empires series, we'll explore other remarkable achievements of ancient civilizations. From the Roman aqueducts to the pyramids of Egypt, from the temples of Angkor to the cities of the Maya, each story offers unique insights into human capability and ambition. As we conclude, consider this. The Great Wall reminds us that our most lasting achievements are those that transcend their original purpose to become symbols of human potential. What will be our generation's contribution to this legacy of human achievement? And so we've come to the end of another incredible journey through ancient history. If you enjoyed this trip through time, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with friends who love history too, and let us know in the comments which part was your favorite. And to make sure you don't miss any of our future explorations of the past, be sure to subscribe to the Legacy of Empires channel and turn on notifications. Together, let's continue unraveling the mysteries of the great civilizations. Remember, every stone in the Great Wall tells a story, and every story teaches us something about ourselves. What will your contribution be to humanity's great narrative? Join us next time as we continue our exploration of humanity's greatest achievements and the enduring legacy of ancient empires. The wall stands as a testament to what humans can achieve when they dare to dream big and persist against all odds. It reminds us that our greatest limitations are often not physical but mental, and that with determination and ingenuity, we can overcome seemingly impossible challenges. As the sun sets on our journey along the Great Wall, we're reminded that while empires may rise and fall, the achievements of human spirit and imagination endure. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary voyage through time and history.